If you're like me, and were a stupid baby child about 10 years ago, you know that there were a lot of goofy horror videos released mainly targeted towards children. Throughout the years, though, it has gotten only worse over time. We have FNAF mukbang, Poppy Playtime mukbang, Amazing Digital Circus mukbang. Okay, there's a lot of these videos than I originally thought, but we're not going to talk about, you know, those videos. Instead, I want to take a look at the history of a channel that, in my opinion, is the goofiest horror content on YouTube. Allow me to introduce you to Life of Luxury. Creator and current owner of the Life of Luxury YouTube channel is Parker. He was born May 30th, 1997, and he created his first YouTube channel, LuxuryPranks, when he was only 18 years old. On this channel, he created prank and catfishing videos. His prank videos were awkward, with most of the joke being directly towards him. His first ever public video, Awkward Magician Prank, proves this. In the video, he asks a woman to pick a card and puts it back in the pile. When Parker pulls out a card, the card is not the correct one. This makes for funny, awkward moments like this.
Shuffle it a little bit. So, according to my calculations, your two cards should be right on top. Two cards?
No.
These two? These two?
No.
God damn it.
Although these videos are pretty funny, Parker wasn't seeing the success he'd hoped for, so he decided to move on to another popular trend at the time. This trend was commonly referred to as owning loser gold diggers. But Parker just titled these videos simply as Gold Digger Pranks. These videos were kinda hot, stinky doo-doo and don't age as well as the awkward prank videos. But I guess that's pretty common with popular YouTube trends. Parker would go on to make around 17 gold digger videos before ultimately moving on to catfishing content. In these videos, Parker and his cameraman Chester have people seek their assistance in finding out if people who they're talking to online are who they truly say they are. So these two goofballs do a bit of boring research and finally meet the catfish. One of these videos they use Jake Paul as a plot point, and it's just the funniest shit ever.
No? When you come outside, man, it's better. Oh, are you the guy who's been talking to Selena online?
Yeah.
You're obviously not Jake Paul.
My name's Jake Paul.
Why were you pretending to be the YouTuber Jake Paul online?
Oh, I wasn't pretending. My name's Jake Paul.
Of course, these videos fall into the category so fake it's funny, but it's nowhere near as fake as Parker's upcoming projects. Parker would once again change his content. Catching internet predators was a huge cash cow during this time, for some reason. So Parker wanted a piece of that. And this is where Parker grew a huge audience with classics like Catching a Predator, Predator Caught Watching fucking Christ. Predator Caught Watching Girl Sleep, Social Experiment, and of course, Catching a Predator, Duct Taped Bunny, Social Experiment. Parker would go on to make tons of Catching Predator videos, and they got more and more unhinged as time went on. 94-year-old woman gets catfished for 15 years, catching an Omegle predator, and a music video? After gaining so much success, what does Parker do next? Well, if you guessed continue on luxury pranks and make more predator videos, you'd be wrong. Horror content was growing massively in late 2018 to early 2019. Trends like 3 AM challenges and drinking the gay potion were becoming incredibly popular with stupid babies. So Parker took to his other channel, Life of Luxury, to post his takes on these videos. In these videos, Parker and his cameraman Chester would receive an email from a distressed individual asking for assistance. Parker and Chester would discuss the email on the way to the house of the victim. Chester will most likely be whining the entire time, but the Sigma Chad Parker refuses to listen to the obvious facts that Chester is saying. The two arrive at the house and speak to the victim. The victim is faded out of their mind 99% of the time and will just show the two their rooms. Parker will set up cameras, and Chester explores the house a bit. Chester comes across a super spooky thing, but ultimately ignores it. They go to bed in the same bed, like, all the time. And when they do go to bed, oh boy does it get scary. The monster does something super spooky, and our two heroes ultimately run away without helping the victim whatsoever. And that's basically every single video. Of course, Parker will try to make the monster more and more spooky every upload, but every video ultimately follows the same formula. And it seems like Parker tried to label these videos as real at first. This caught the attention of YouTubers like Moist Critical, who cooked the hell out of him. But as more and more videos were released, Parker seemed to focus more on making the videos entertaining rather than making them look real. And I believe this was the best decision he could have ever made. Because with this new ideology, he made bangers like Do Not Fall Asleep at Petey's Playhouse and Her Son Can't Stop Growing. These two examples are more like found footage horror, but if it was bad. But hey, these videos popped off. Parker was gaining a ton of subscribers from this, so he decided to make a couple other channels that followed this trend as well, one of these channels being Luxury Dark. Luxury Dark is the channel that Parker and Chester used to quote-unquote explore the dark web. In actuality, they just go on some website and order some random monster. For example, in this video we bought a clone off the dark web. They do just that, except the clone looks more like a fucked up Skylander. But, like all of Life of Luxury videos, it ends with Parker convincing Chester to just sleep off the loud barking noises. Except now they don't want to sleep in the same bed, so it's not a true Life of Luxury video. In the end, the monster escapes and attacks Chester, so it's still a really good video. But most of the videos on Luxury Dark are just like this. Yes, they vary, but they're all incredibly similar. Sometimes they'll talk to people using webcams, and other times they'll buy a baby. Wowzers! Luxury Dark is mostly just a main channel with a few key differences. So let's move on to the next channel, Luxury Light. Get it? Because like, there's Luxury Dark and now there's Luxury Light. Except now that joke doesn't work because they changed it to LuxuryReacts, and the 3 videos currently on the channel don't really stick out in any way. One of them being a reaction video and the other 2 being vlogs. It seems like this channel was originally supposed to be a vlogging channel that focused on Parker's life. I kind of wish this channel had more videos, so we could see at least what Parker and maybe even Chester are really like. It would be nice to put more of a personality behind these faces besides the characters they play. Or, maybe I'm just thinking too hard about a reaction channel. Anyways, let's just move on before I dig an even deeper hole. Now that we've covered the history of Parker and his channels, let's take a look at the mark they left. I mentioned briefly before on the semi-drama Life of Luxury got into regarding if the horror was good or not. Calling it drama doesn't really describe it very well. It was more like people reacting to his videos and making fun of them. Why on earth would people find this bad? This is peak horror content. But that isn't the only drama Life of Luxury has gotten themselves into. When LuxuryPranks was still uploading, they made a video about a bad individual. And when they uploaded the video, the police of Amherst took notice and began an investigation. Obviously because these videos are incredibly real. But soon after, Parker confirmed that the videos were fake, and they only made it for entertainment purposes? Wait, the videos are fake? No. But I thought they really bought a baby off the dark web. Anyways, after this happened, YouTube demonetized the LuxuryPranks channel. I believe this is the reason why Parker moved over to the Life of Luxury channel and changed his content completely. But that's not the only bit of trouble Parker has gotten himself into. Around a year ago at the time of making this video, Life of Luxury was signed into an MCN. MCN meaning multi-channel network. And if you don't know what they are, they're basically companies that say they'll help small creators grow in return for a cut of their ad revenue. But they actually do fuck all and just steal your money. So for a while, Life of Luxury was having their money taken. This means they couldn't produce the quality of content they would have liked to make. I won't read it all, but this is the official statement the channel made regarding the topic. So if you want to pause the video and skim over it, do that now. But to sum it all up, Life of Luxury managed to get out of that shit and start making some money again. They stated they'll be taking the MCN to court to get their money back. Or it could all be fake. Yeah, some people on Reddit were pretty skeptical regarding the statement. Some say they're just trying to scam fans, while others believe it. It's such a large rabbit hole that I honestly prefer not to touch it with a 6-feet pole. And I'd rather not talk about something I'm not educated in. So if you really want to look more into this, go ahead. But let's just move on. Life of Luxury is an odd channel, to say the least. They've done some strange stuff to become popular, each idea becoming more and more crazy, but I believe the channel is harmless fun. Does it deserve to be made fun of? Oh, for sure. It has awful acting and the effects are goofy, to say the least. But I don't believe that Life of Luxury should be mocked off the internet, especially since Parker and Chester have leaned into the jokes as time went on.
Oh, dude, no way.
What?
The bed's completely soiled.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's covered in piss. Like, it looks so bad. Like, oh my god. Damn, we're gonna have to sleep in the same bed.
I'm not going to share this tiny bed with you.
But the lingering question on everyone's mind must be, should I subscribe to these goofy individuals? And yes, they put a lot of effort into their content, and I actually think that's pretty rare to see. And no, I'm not talking about crazy editing tricks that are difficult to make. I'm talking about hiring actors, renting a place to film, making unique monsters for every video, despite the fact that they look really funny. And their videos are genuinely funny. If we ignore the shady business stuff behind the scenes, the channel is actually pretty nice. But I'm gonna cut this one short. I've been wanting to check this channel out for a while and I'm glad I got to. But with that, I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.